pretty eyes and little white lies. Yeah, I played dumb, but I always knew that you talked to her, maybe did even worse. I kept quiet so I could keep you. Ain't it funny how you ran to her the second that we called it quits? Ain't it funny how you said you were friends? Now it sure as hell don't look like you betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. Now you bring her around just to shut me down, show her off like she's your new trophy. I know if you were true, there's no damn way that you could fall in love with somebody that quickly. Ain't it funny, all the twisted games, all the questions you used to avoid? Ain't it funny, remember I brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. You betrayed me, and I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, loved you at your worst, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. God, I wish that you'd have thought this through before I went and fell in love with you. And she's sleeping in the bed we made, but don't you dare forget about the way you betrayed me. And I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I hurt. Yeah, you talked to her when we were together, you gave me your word, but that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Guess you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor. Yeah, you're still a traitor. God, I wish you would have thought this through before I went and fell in love with you.
Wow, thank you very much for playing that song. What is that song called?
That was Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. This was a cover.
That's a cover. Yeah, well, you did it very well.
Thanks.
And now, who are you? You're AZURE.
That's me.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to get to know a little bit about you and
Mm-hmm.
get to experience what it is to like to be living as you.
Okay.
First and foremost, who are you? What do you do?
Oh, I'm a singer.
You're a singer?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what can you tell me about your music?
It's chaos. It's like dark pop, I guess, like dark pop mixed with like pain.
Pain.
But that's kind of it, really.
That's it. Then like I know from the music we've heard today, it's a lot of emotional sort of. It comes from deep experiences. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And is that how you write all of your music?
Yeah, it is. I actually always really envy the people that can like make up a story in their head and then write about it, because mine is so specific and like it's about a person, a day, a time, a place, and they know who they are. Like it's very pointed.
Does that get any backlash? I mean, you probably don't care, to be honest, because it makes good music. But yeah, like does it? Has
Define
it gone wrong?
backlash. Like
Has it gone wrong?
Not for me.
No, fair enough.
For the guy I wrote it about, yeah. It went really fucking wrong. But not for me. I'm sweet.
Yeah, look, making good music out of it. Hey, that's pretty good. All right, well, if it's dark pop, and has your music always been like that? Did you start out like that?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, always been dark. It's always.
Okay. And when did it start?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've kind of sung my whole life, and then I danced, and then I like did acting and stuff. I think, everyone's story is just like they've done it their whole life.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we're just seeing if it's any different. That's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can see that though when you're performing, like we spoke about this before. It's the energy that's in there. I can see that you want to act it out. You want to dance. You want to scream into the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Thank you. Well. That's so nice. Yeah. No, I do really like. Performing is my favorite part of anything. Like, some people identify more as songwriters or whatever. Like for me, that the live stuff is my favorite thing. So
that's fair. When was the first time you ever actually sung live? How long ago was that?
Oh my gosh. Do you mean like as an artist or like when I was a kid?
Either. Let's go both.
Okay. As a kid, I was like 8. And I tried to win a radio competition to get a double pass to the movies.
That's so good.
I was 8 and my mom let me call the radio station.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting second.
Oh, no.
So rough.
Heartbroken.
But the guy who beat me was a boy. So penis points. It's true. In performing arts, that's what,
you get
true.
Penis points.
100% if you're a man. Fucking. And I remember he saying, ain't no mountain high enough. And I was like, fuck, I'm gone. I was so competitive. And I sung Delta Goodrum. Anyway, they gave me the double pass anyways.
They gave it to you anyway?
Yeah.
That's still
Shout
a win.
out to Hot Tomato. Love you. And then as AZURE, like when I came into my artistry, first time live, geez, I don't know.
So how long have you been AZURE?
Like 4 years.
4 years? Okay, cool. And when did that become the thing? Like music's been your thing, but when did AZURE was like, that's what I want?
I've always known I want to do this. It's just, I just kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, just got into it. And then I knew that I didn't want to do pop music under my like normal name because it's boring. And I knew that because of like my whole aesthetic being dark and all that kind of stuff, I felt like it needed to be a separate person.
Yeah.
So that when I go out there, I don't feel like lame that it's me doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It gives you permission to sort of act it out,
well,
right?
yeah, and like to feel a lot more like confident.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not confident as me, but it feels like like different people.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. Okay, and what are some of your musical achievements?
Shit.
It's a deep question. I'm sorry. You can have a chance to think about it.
No, I didn't. Musical achievements. I'm alive. That's an achievement. That's not a musical one though. Because
I know you've got a decent following on TikTok, and you're doing a bunch of gigs that are coming up as well.
Yeah, I did chart a couple of years ago. Charted top 20 in the US. Billboard dance chart, and then my song last year, Bad, was on Home and Away. I was in the big kissing scene.
Oh dear.
It was so good.
How do you get into that?
They just found me.
They come to you and then you're like, hell yeah, get me on the show.
I was so shocked. I was so shocked, but it was like the big pash at the end. And I waited the whole episode because they told me it was going to be in this episode.
Yep.
And I waited the whole episode and it hadn't played. And I was like,
you've been stitched up.
Did they just punk me? Did Channel 7 just punk me? But then it got right, like literally the last like 15 seconds, and it was like the big climax of the episode. So it was very exciting.
Yeah, that must have felt pretty good by the end of it.
It was pretty exciting, yeah.
That's cool. So while you were playing as AZURE, when was your first big break? Like, what do you reckon was the thing that was like...
I don't know. Have I even had it yet? I don't know.
This is it. This is your big break.
This is it. This is my moment. I don't fucking know. I don't think I've had my break yet. I'm just plodding along, being a little sick-ass bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, how do you know?
Oh, look, I mean, if it feels right, then
I'm just doing my thing and people like it.
Yeah.
And then some people don't.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
I assume. I don't know.
I mean, I definitely like it.
Oh,
and
thanks.
we're going to get to hear a little more of this now. So what is this next song you're going to play?
This song is by me, and it's called High. Fuck, I hate your friends, babe. They thrive in the spiral of your pain. They're not there for you like I do. They can fucking love you, I do. Can you feel its poison puncture in your veins? If you had a spine, you'd take some of the blame. I don't wanna do this to you, but baby, you're drowning, can follow you down and addicted. You're so twisted. It's got you something wicked. Baby, you're drowning, can follow you down and I can't get you out of your mind, 'cause you're fucking high half the time. No headlights, full speed, shut your eyes. Baby, you're drowning, can follow you down and fuck, I hate the drugs, babe. Loaded gun straight to your face. They can get you high like I do. They can fucking love you, I do. Can you feel the poison puncture in your veins? Act like you're alone, but I'm supposed to take your name. We were meant to say I do, but baby, you're drowning, can follow you down and addicted. You're so twisted. It's got you something wicked. Baby, you're drowning, can follow you down and I can't get you out of your mind, 'cause you're fucking high half the time. No headlights, full speed, shut your eyes. Baby, you're drowning, can follow you down and you're so twisted. It's got you something wicked. Baby, you're drowning, can follow you down there.
Damn, that is super. Like, I don't know how to describe it. You get. I feel involved in that, and it's
You just looked me dead in the eyes and went, damn.
Hey,
I'm glad you feel involved.
I'm glad that just happened.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
I mean, yeah.
Well, then that's why you feel involved.
Yeah. You just like it's more not necessarily the lyrics. I mean, of course, that plays a big part of it, but the emotion that you've put behind it is the thing that you kind of connect to. Because people can just say the same shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And then not mean it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to get more than a bargain for if I ask the backstory of that. So that's up to you if you want to answer that. But what is the creative process of making such a song?
As high?
And you don't need to get into detail because I imagine it might be a little bit personal, but like what?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Basically, I was in a really, really toxic, off and on, horrible relationship, as we all do.
Yeah.
I hope you don't, whoever you are behind there. But it was me coming to terms with the fact that this person would always love drugs more than me and always love whatever he wanted in the moment rather than me. And I wrote that song because I was literally begging him to just care.
Yeah.
And I felt so desperate. And it was like, once I wrote it, we broke up for a bit or whatever, you call when you're in, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just another stop
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
timeline. Yeah.
And I feel like I got it out of my system there. But it was like when I felt most desperate.
Right. And this was wrote during the relationship or after?
During.
Yeah, right. That's powerful stuff.
Well, because I was like in the song too, and like I was trying to figure out whether I would stay or whether I would go or whether this was worth it or whether it was like, you know, I saw this future with this person that wasn't necessarily real. Like it was what I thought he could be, but you know,
yeah, it's the life through rose-colored glasses.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, let's divert a little bit away from that. And I guess it's on the same sort of line. Where do you think you would be if it wasn't for music? Do you think there would have been another grand pass? That's it. Just straight dead. Yeah. And dark pop suits that, right? It's you get to experience the emotion behind your music.
Well, my branding is, pretty on point, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, my brand suits my mental illness, Pretty much. This is not an act.
I mean, people can handle it their own ways. And I imagine, and without simplifying it, oversimplifying it, it's something that you can put out your heart and soul into that. And then that helps you, saves people.
I just headbutted the microphone. But keep going. I was nodding along with you. I got really into it.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah, no. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, there's is that your first song that you've written? Or is it? Yeah. No. What was the first song you've written?
Oh, fuck.
Is that's a long time ago, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's good to know where you come from.
Yeah. The first song I wrote was... Is it like co-write's fine, right?
Yeah,
co-write. It was a song called "Not Made to Love," and it was so shit. And the producer I worked with like auto-tuned me to this shit house because like he just didn't know how my voice worked and like
it's just a bad engineer.
It just sounds like a robot. But like not just like a groovy robot, but a robot.
Yeah.
And it's just so cringe. It's like, I want you. Oh, it makes me want to die. But anyway, whatever. Everyone comes from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's so bad. Like if you ever feel bad about yourself, I'll send it to you and you'll be like, oh my God, Ashley,
it's gonna make me feel better.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'm gonna need that when I go home.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
Okay. Are you working on anything new?
I am actually. I have a song coming out actually quite soon. We haven't decided exactly on the date yet, but it will be in the next month or so. And I've told a bunch of my supporters that I told them the initials of the song, right?
Yeah.
Because they asked and I thought, okay, so it's T and D, right? The song is really sad. And I did preface that, but they've run with the fact that it's called Tiny Dick.
Oh.
And now all of my fans all of them, all 5, but they're just absolutely set that this is what the song's called.
Yeah.
It's a ballad. So I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do when I put this song out and it's so depressing and that's what they're calling it. But anyway, that's next. And then,
I mean, just like get the end part of it and then just put Tiny Dick in there.
No, you don't understand. Like, it's like depressing. I will play it for you like bad.
Okay.
Like there's no way it can be applicable. Like I wish they had that with Famous because Famous is a bit of a song.
It's a bit of a bop, yeah.
It's funny.
Well, I can't wait to hear that then. That sounds like it's going to be a good time. I bet you we can find a place to put Tiny Dick.
Well, they will. They're very committed.
Definitely.
They're very committed.
Okay, well, that's pretty much all we have time for. We got another song coming up. But first, I want to know what's your social media for the people that are watching that may not know.
So my socials are all AZURE Music AU. So AZURE Music AU. That's TikTok, Instagram, everything.
Now, last song, what are we going to hear?
This song's called Famous, so it's my song. Yeah.
They're all skiing in the bathroom stall. Got Gucci, Versace and all. It's all them no scandals and red cups. Gonna rehab when engagement drops. Where did all my friends go? I've been riding solo, caught up in the screen that that will tear us apart. Where did all my friends go? We used to be social. Now I do things alone, or I stay at home. No one's staring in the club, but you stop acting like you're famous, famous, famous. Go and call the paparazzi on yourself. You think you made it, you're famous, you're famous. Got fucked up, had a one-night stand, but better make sure that it stays on brand. We're from the same hometown and same block too, but if you don't have clout, can fuck with you. Where did all my friends go? I've been riding solo, caught up in the screen that will tear us apart. Where did all my friends go? We used to be social. Now I do